MRecktv.
Yo, it's your boy King Face, the conservative thug on MRecktv, man. Shout out to my bro M.Reck, man. We gonna get to it, you heard? An excuse for why they can't make it, because anytime you tell black people, oh, you can do anything, they be like, no, you can't. We can't be president. So they always had an excuse. They always had a gateway for being a loser. So when he became president, there's no excuse now. Now we could be president. We could actually run the world. Because, you know, if you were president of the United States, you run the world. Yes, sir. You're the most famous person in the world, and you run the world. Whatever you as the president do dictate what goes on in our country, in the world. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the economy, whatever. So if we're able to be in the highest office as a black man, then there's no excuse for you to say you can't become something. So once that happened, it eliminated excuses. Like my motto is no excuses. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no excuses. People tell you, oh, you're black, you can't do this, you can't do that. What? Tell me what we can't do. You can't name one thing. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. We was even slave owners. There was 4,000 slave owners during slavery, and they were black. You know what I'm saying? The first person that legally was able to own a slave was a black man. So when people don't understand the history, that's why niggas always talk about racism and the white man this, white man that. Nigga, let's keep it real. Black people had slaves 2,000 years before white men even knew what a slave was. This is reality. We sold our own people. This is facts. So if we're gonna go back in history and say you gotta remember your past, then understand your past, your people sold you. People say, how is that possible? Because back in the day we had tribes. Tribes would take over other villages. And when they take over those other villages, the people that they kidnapped, they turned them into slaves. That's where slavery came from. We was the first slave owners, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we talk about that type of history instead of talking about the history where the first Republican Party that ran this country was black Republicans. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, with me doing this whole Trump shit and supporting him is because, first of all, he's doing so much for our community. You know what I'm saying? And he's bringing back so much for black people, that essence. You know what I mean? By giving us opportunities. Like right now, he put $100 billion out for opportunity zones. You know what I mean? For poor areas, whether it's black, white, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Majority black neighborhoods. You know what I mean? He's putting money back in the hood. He's investing back in our community. You know what I'm saying? Like when a guy is giving you opportunity to create your own business, which is what he's doing right now with that money. You could create a business right now and say, y'all want to do this, and they got a budget for you. And they have to give you that money by law. It's a law. This is not like, yo, this is about to happen or we're working on it. It's already a law.
Yeah, I heard about it.
You know what I'm saying? They want to talk about, oh, he don't like black people, but everybody say black people is the majority in jails. Well, guess what? He just signed the First Step Act and the jail reform bill. I mean, look how many people come home from nonviolent drug offenses. Over 4,000 people came home. 95% were black. If that's a racist, I don't know what the racist is. I like that racism then. If that's racism, then let me get some more of that. If this guy's investing in our communities, people want to call it justification. At the end of the day, you have to invest in the community and only allow the people in the community to get the business. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? We have to learn, we have to change our mentality as a people. Instead of blaming everybody for what, we need accountability. Black people no longer have accountability. They always want to blame everything else.
They always want to point the finger.
Yeah, for what's wrong in their life. No. Nigga, your life is fucked up because you made a bad decision.
They always got a sense of entitlement, you know what I'm saying?
Because that's what the government did. They've been giving black people so much, it made black people no longer want to have ownership. Why would I want to own shit if somebody's going to be paying for all my bills? You're not going to be motivated to buy a home.
Black people love to be pampered. That's why these rappers, they love signing the record labels, because they give them a car to pick them up, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got to worry about, you know, the executive side of things.
Not at all.
You know?
Because niggas want to be treated like kids, man. They don't want to be accountable for their life. Like, my nigga, I want to control my life. I don't want nobody controlling my life. I started 2 companies in the last 2 months, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be an owner. I want to create business. I want to create jobs. I want to change the opportunities for our community. And this president is allowing me to have that opportunity by giving us this funding in order to change the community and build it up. You know what I'm saying? But niggas want to they want to talk about racism. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about racism. I give a fuck about solutions. I mean, we've been hearing this shit forever. What's wrong with our community? Okay, then, well, How are we gonna fix it?
Exactly.
Now we got a president that's investing in us. He's investing in our education. This guy gave over $250 million to HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? When Obama cut the funding to HBCUs, guess what he did? Reopened the funding and gave the most money out of any president in history. And yet we want to call this man racist? What did Obama do? What did Obama do for us as a president? Nothing. He came from Chicago, one of the highest murder rates. What happened? When Trump came into office, he said, yo, y'all need to get it together in Chicago or I'm going to put the feds there. They called him racist. Is trying to secure the law-abiding citizens in that state, call that racist. Because majority of people aren't bad. It's a lot more good people than there's bad people. But the problem is the bad people are able to maintain that fear to control those good people. And that's fucked up. So when you got a president say, yo, we want to end that. We're going to send the feds into Chicago. We're going to make sure we lock up all these motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Get them the fuck out because these people are ruining our community. You know what I'm saying? But Obama ain't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? He wants to build a wall. That's racist. Well, why do you have 4 walls around your crib? Why do you have gates around your crib? Because you don't want certain people around. Not because you don't respect or like them, but because you want to protect your family inside. Just like this country, we build a wall to protect the people inside. You know what I'm saying? It's not about keeping people out. It's about protecting the people that's in. When you have all these random people coming into the country, you don't know what they are. You don't know if they're rapists, if they're killers, if they're thieves. You don't know what they are when they come into this country illegally. At least when they come in the right way, we know who you are. We know what's going on. We can identify you. But these things are called racist. How? When Obama wanted the same thing, Bill Clinton wanted the same thing, Hillary wanted the same thing. You can look at videos, they all saying the same thing. And the same thing that they all calling Trump racist for, they was doing and saying the same thing.
Why you think more light is shedded on Donald Trump, you know, getting the war? Because
he's not an elite. And you gotta understand, right now, the Democrats are losing votes. People are not respecting Democrats. They're not doing nothing. You know what I mean? So you know what they're doing? Look, they're telling you they'd rather give illegal immigrants free health care, free everything, while you who is American can't get it. You can't even get a loan in the bank. But if an immigrant comes into this country, guess what? They get a loan way faster than you. How is that possible when you're an American? And you gotta understand, when they keep giving these people money and giving them business, guess what? That money doesn't stay in our economy. They send that money back to their country. This is why we're on the process right now of building back the black dollar, the American black dollar. Why? Because when we spend our money, it stays in our community. It stays in the country. We're not sending it out to another country. It stays here, which helps build our economy. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, look, black people, we spend over $4 trillion a year on consuming. We're the #1 consumers on the face of the planet.
Facts.
Black people. So for people to say we don't have money, we don't have the access, because this is not about color, it's about class, bro. It's about who got money and who don't. I could never be a Democrat because they support broke people. I don't support broke people. And I'm broke. I'm broke.
Now explain why you don't support broke people, because some people might take offense to.
I mean, that's their problem. Let them take that. Let them take that offensive. You're broke. If you're mad about it, change your circumstance. Do what you got to do. Don't be mad at the truth, because the fact that we got to take care of broke motherfuckers is why we're gonna end up having broke rich people too. They're gonna end up being broke, because if you keep taking care of broke people and they gotta get it from the rich people, what's gonna happen? What would entice you to fucking get a job if you busting your ass and a motherfucker that don't do shit all day got a 3-bedroom apartment, big living room, living good, and you can't even fucking get a 1-bedroom apartment for fucking $1,500–$1,600? But these motherfuckers living in a whole big crib for $200 a month. And they getting all the benefits in the world. You're struggling and you're paying for that. You know what you're gonna end up doing? Man, fuck that shit. Let me stop working. Yo, baby mama, go over there and get in the shelter, man. We're gonna go get this money. We're gonna go do that, because I'm not gonna be taking care of these bum ass niggas that don't want to do shit. And I don't fuck with Democrats. Democrats like bums. You know what I'm saying? Everything is for bums. They want to give handout to bums, niggas that don't want to get up and do shit with their life. I'm not saying there ain't circumstances where there's people that probably needed help, but when you there for 18 years, you're a bum. All right? First of all, you can ask for 40 acres and a mule all you want, but if they're paying your rent, if they're paying for your food, if they're paying for your fucking furniture when you get, Why are you not able to save your money? Because this is the opportunity the government is giving you. You know what I mean? If you're smart, if you're using it the right way. But they're not. They become complacent to being taken care of. So why would they want to own anything? Think about it. Why would you want to own anything? Somebody's paying for everything for you. It's not gonna hype you to own a home. Because people don't want that responsibility. Like you said earlier with the label. These artists want to get signed a label because they don't want to put in the work. They want everything done for them. And then when they get robbed, they get mad.
To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact MRecktVpromo, MRecktVpromo @gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktv. I'm gone. MRecktv.
It's got a music.